materials you're going to need for this project. To make the pattern, just take a shirt that fits, and I'm measuring down 4 inches from the armpit to make a high waist measurement. Then I'm going to fold it in half and put it on my edge of my paper so that I can create my pattern. All I'm doing is tracing around it. Now I'm just going to darken my line so that you can see it a little better. From the top right here, I'm going to measure down 1.5 inches and make my neckline lower. And cut it out, leaving seam allowance. As you can see, I left a little piece to add about 6 inches of length to my strap, so I'm just taping it here. Taking my ruler and then adding 6 inches up, making my line and doing the same thing for the other side. This is so we can tie our straps. Curve the top. My strap is about 1.5 inches wide, and you have yourself your pattern. Now I'm taking the t-shirt and I'm going to cut up both sides and around the collar. Fold my fabric in half and pin my pattern to my fabric. Cut it out. I decided to use my rotary cutter just to clean up the edges. Now we have one piece and we need to make one more. Now you have your front and back pieces. You're also going to need to cut out a facing, so take your pattern and cut out the same top, but don't add the length to it, just about 1 inch. Pin it right sides touching, and we're going to sew all along the top. Just like that on both pieces. Turn it right side out. Put it right sides together, pin it down the side seams, and sew it. This is what it'll look like. And now I'm going to take it and top stitch all along the top. Moving on to the dress, what I'm going to do is take a basting stitch and do it all the way around so that my lining and my top gathered fabric stays together. A base stitch is just the longest stitch on your machine with no back stitch. Once I have that done, I can go ahead and cut off the top. And I'm going to pull this old elastic off. Now I'm taking the elastic that fits around my child's waist measurement, putting it together and sewing it together right here. Quartering it off, finding the front, back, and 2 sides on both the elastic and the skirt, and pinning it together, front with front, back with back, and 2 sides of the 2 sides, so that we can sew the elastic evenly. Now we're going to sew it on, and you want to stretch it while you sew, and I'm doing a zigzag stitch. Here's what the skirt will look like. Taking the shirt and the skirt, putting it right sides touching. We're going to match up the front with the front, the back with the back, and the side with the side again. And sew it. Here's what it'll look like on the inside. Now you need to take out your basting stitches if they're visible, and you just tie your knots at the shoulder and your dress is done. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.